Hello.
Lisa? Hi. Come on.
Hello.
Hello. Can't really remember where we're going. Oh, what day did we go?
We're doing a city tour.
City tour. So we've got, I believe, the castle. We have Hero Square at some point. And we'll work out the rest of it later. So one of the things I love about Budapest is the architecture. I've often said if you knock me out and pick me up from Australia and drop me in the centre of Budapest, I'd know what city I was in. Just how beautiful and well thought out the buildings are. Everything is so well thought out, and a lot of it is done just for the sake of beauty. For example, the tunnel that leads down from Buda, or the Hills district, is the exact same length as the chain bridge. And if you're coming down that tunnel, it creates this amazing, almost picture frame around that chain bridge, which in turn creates this frame around Budapest Castle. If you're looking out for it, you'll find and see many little things that have been done just for the sake of beauty. This was actually the view from our apartment building, which was spectacular. A slightly different angle, but the same thing there. Yeah, I have to honestly say Budapest really is one of my favourite cities on the planet. First stop on the tour was Hero Square. This is one of those places that just blew me away for the first time when I saw it. Like just how grand it was and the scale of it. We kind of don't have that sort of scale of architecture in Australia. And I really love the symbolism of each of the statues. In the centre you've got the 9 heroes of Budapest being watched over by Archangel Gabriel. Then you have war and peace facing each other out on their chariots. Then out beyond that you have labour and wealth, symbolised by a man and a woman working together with the scythe and sowing seeds. On the other side of that you have knowledge and glory. If you also get the chance to come back at night time, make sure you do. Everything is much more grand at night time, all lit up in all its glory. It really is like just such an amazing monument. So here we're coming up to Budapest Castle, and I tell you, it's bloody hard to really get an idea of the scale of what's going on. But
Down there, it represents St. George.
this building here overlooking the castle is actually Budapest Hilton. We had the good fortune to stay there one New Year's Eve. We got an absolute bargain of a deal. I tell you, it was one of the best New Year's Eves, one of the best nights I've had there, celebrating New Year's Eve, watching over the castle. I can't tell you how amazing that was.
I will try to not spill it. 1 second. Nostra via. Nostra via. swear it is just what you need in the cold. It's so tasty. I know, right?
Last stop on our adventure through Budapest was a cruise up the Danube. Even though I'd been to Budapest several times, this was the first time that I'd actually been out on the river. Fun fact that I didn't realise, that classic waltz that everyone knows is actually called the beautiful Danube. I'd also recommend that if you're going to go on one of these cruises, do it just on twilight, so that when you come back, everything is lit up and beautiful like you see here. So tomorrow we are off on an adventure out to Slovakia to visit my wife's family. Well, that should be up by next week.